Hi, my name's Anna Hardwick, and I'm with First Weekend Club, and here I am talking with Ryan Cullen of the Sheepdogs,
Hello there.
the band that rose to fame by receiving 1.5 million votes to get on the cover of the Rolling Stone magazine. Now, there's been a documentary made out of this whole story called The Sheepdogs Have At It, and it opens this weekend across Canada. The Sheepdogs Have At It was made by John Bernard, who got the idea about making the movie he got asked to make the movie 3 days before shooting started, I hear. So he sort of just parachuted in there. And then I think he decided to focus on the actual making of your follow-up album, the self-titled The Sheepdogs. And so that's sort of a time in a band's life when they have to really prove themselves, isn't it? The second album. And he decided to focus in on that. What was it like having that extra pressure of video cameras on you guys as you created that album?
Well, it actually wasn't so bad because he was very respectful in the way he went about doing it. He wasn't, if we at some point if we said like we wanted to have some time alone, he would go get a coffee or whatever. So, or him and his camera guy that was traveling with him. So yeah, it wasn't very intrusive. It was a little weird at times, and we definitely at times had to tell him like we are making a record here, so we had there's a creative process that goes along with that. So no, it wasn't a lot of added pressure, and now looking back, I'm kind of glad we have some of those moments captured because it was like everything in the last couple of years for us. It went very, very fast, and so it's kind of for us at least. Looking back, it's interesting to kind of see kind of what was going on because it kind of was over and done with almost as soon as we kind of felt like we went in there.
Right, you had 2 weeks in Nashville to make this album. That seems really speedy.
Yeah, I mean, yes and no. I think there is something to be said about kind of capturing a moment with making a record as opposed to, trying to create a masterpiece or, there's a lot of bands that, and we've done this at times where, you spend way too much time working on something and it just kind of continues to reinvent itself. And sometimes that can be beneficial, but other times it's nice to kind of capture a moment in music and as individuals and as a group. So I think that's kind of what we did with that record. And probably next record we'd like to have a little bit more time, but it wasn't a complaint. I mean, we were really happy with how it turned out, and we never, it was done, and we didn't necessarily feel like we needed more time. The songs were done, they sounded good, and so, so that's kind of the nature of how this whole project went about.
That's great. Well, it's a fantastic album, and the documentary is fantastic. It comes out this weekend. You can join us in Toronto at Young Dundas Cinemas for a Q&A with the band and a party afterwards. Thanks so much.